Golden temples gleam under the tropical sun, lush rice paddies blanket the countryside, vibrant cities pulse with life. Thailand and Myanmar, jewels of Southeast Asia, captivate travelers with their beauty and charm, but beneath this idyllic surface lies a hidden threat. Deep within the earth, tectonic plates grind against each other, building immense pressure. This pressure could unleash devastating earthquakes capable of tearing through these peaceful landscapes. The Earth is a dynamic, ever-changing planet. Its crust is fractured into massive plates constantly in motion. These movements are responsible for the creation of mountains, the eruption of volcanoes, and most dramatically, the occurrence of earthquakes. Thailand and Myanmar sit precariously close to the boundaries of these plates. While they offer breathtaking beauty above ground, they harbor the potential for tremendous destruction below. The Saging Fault slices through the heart of Myanmar, a ticking time bomb of seismic energy. This 1,000-mile fault is one of the most active in the world, capable of producing catastrophic earthquakes. Its immense power was tragically demonstrated in 2011 when a magnitude 6.8 earthquake struck near the city of Tarlay, causing widespread damage and loss of life. Meanwhile in Thailand, the Mai Chan Fault snakes its way along the country's northern border. Though smaller than the Sagaing Fault, it still poses a significant threat. This was made clear in 2014, when a magnitude 6.0 earthquake rocked Chiang Rai province, damaging buildings and triggering landslides. These faults are not static entities. They are constantly accumulating stress as the tectonic plates move. This slow, relentless buildup of energy will inevitably be released. The only question is when and with what force. Understanding these geological time bombs is crucial for assessing the risk they pose and for preparing for the inevitable tremors that lie ahead. The Earth keeps a record of its violent past. By studying historical earthquakes, scientists can gain valuable insights into the potential for future events. These past tremors serve as stark reminders of the immense power that lies dormant beneath the surface. In 1930, the Sagaing Fault unleashed a magnitude 7.3 earthquake near the city of Pegu in Myanmar. Buildings crumbled, fires raged, and thousands perished. This devastating event remains etched in the country's memory, a chilling testament to the fault's destructive potential. Across the border, Thailand experienced its own seismic wake-up call in 2014. The magnitude 6.0 earthquake that struck Chiang Rai province may have been smaller in scale, but its impact was significant. Buildings were damaged, roads were cracked, and communities were left reeling. These historical earthquakes are not isolated incidents. They are part of a pattern of seismic activity that has shaped the region for millennia. By understanding this history, we can better prepare for the tremors that the future holds. Predicting earthquakes with pinpoint accuracy remains an elusive goal. The Earth's crust is a complex and dynamic system, its movements shrouded in mystery. However, scientists are not working in the dark. By studying fault lines, analyzing historical data, and monitoring ground deformation, they can make informed assessments of earthquake probabilities. Research suggests that the Sagaing Fault is capable of generating earthquakes exceeding magnitude 8.0. Such an event would be catastrophic, potentially impacting millions of people in Myanmar and beyond. The Mai Chan Fault, while smaller, still poses a significant threat to Thailand, particularly to the densely populated regions in the north. Adding to the concern is the rapid urbanization occurring in both countries. Cities like Yangon, Mandalay, and Bangkok are sprawling metropolises, home to millions. A major earthquake striking one of these urban centers would have devastating consequences. While we cannot prevent earthquakes, we can strive to understand them better. By investing in scientific research and monitoring systems, we can improve our ability to forecast these events and mitigate their impact. Section 5. A Tale of Two Cities, Preparedness in Yangon and Bangkok. Yangon, the largest city in Myanmar, is a bustling hub of commerce and culture. But beneath its vibrant facade lies a city vulnerable to disaster. With its aging infrastructure and limited building codes, Yangon faces a significant threat from earthquakes. Bangkok, the sprawling capital of Thailand, is a city of gleaming skyscrapers and ancient temples. Yet like Yangon, it sits on shaky ground. The city's rapid development and high population density exacerbate the risks posed by earthquakes. Both cities have made strides in recent years to improve their earthquake preparedness. Building codes have been updated and disaster response plans have been developed. However, significant challenges remain. Public awareness of earthquake risks remains low, and resources for disaster preparedness are often stretched thin. The threat of earthquakes is a stark reminder of the vulnerability of even the most modern cities. Investing in resilient infrastructure, robust emergency response systems, and comprehensive public education campaigns is not optional, it is imperative. Section 6. Bridging the Gap. Learning from Japan's resilience. Japan, situated along the Pacific Ring of Fire, is no stranger to earthquakes. Over the years, this island nation has developed a world-renowned system of earthquake preparedness and response. Their experience offers valuable lessons for other earthquake-prone countries. One of the key factors in Japan's resilience is its stringent building codes. Structures are designed to withstand even the most powerful tremors, minimizing damage and saving lives. Public awareness is another crucial element. From a young age, Japanese citizens are educated about earthquake risks and trained on how to respond during an emergency. Furthermore, Japan has invested heavily in earthquake early warning systems. These sophisticated networks can detect seismic waves in advance, providing precious seconds for people to take cover, for automated systems to shut down critical infrastructure, and for emergency responders to prepare. While Thailand and Myanmar face unique challenges, they can draw inspiration from Japan's proactive approach to earthquake preparedness. By adopting similar strategies and adapting them to their local context, they can significantly enhance their resilience to seismic events. Section 7. Ready or not, assessing Thailand and Myanmar's earthquake preparedness. While both Thailand and Myanmar have made some progress in earthquake preparedness, there is still much work to be done. A comprehensive approach is needed, encompassing building codes, early warning systems, emergency response protocols, and public education initiatives. One of the pressing issues is the vulnerability of existing infrastructure. Many buildings, particularly older structures, were not constructed to withstand strong earthquakes. Retrofitting these buildings to enhance their seismic resistance is crucial, but can be a costly and time-consuming process. Early warning systems play a vital role in mitigating earthquake impacts. These systems can provide valuable seconds or even minutes of advance notice, allowing people to take cover, for automated systems to secure critical infrastructure, and for emergency responders to mobilize. Expanding and enhancing these systems should be a top priority. Equally important is public awareness and education. People need to understand the risks they face, know how to prepare their homes and families for earthquakes, and be familiar with safety procedures during and after a tremor. Addressing these challenges requires a sustained commitment from governments, civil society organizations, and individuals. By working together, Thailand and Myanmar can create more resilient communities and mitigate the devastating impacts of future earthquakes. Section 8. Your Lifeline. Practical Steps for Earthquake Safety. While governments and organizations play a crucial role in earthquake preparedness, individual actions are equally important. By taking practical steps to prepare yourself, your family, and your home, you can significantly increase your chances of staying safe during an earthquake. First and foremost, create a family emergency plan. Identify safe spots in each room of your home where you can take cover during shaking. Establish a communication plan, including out-of-area contacts in case local phone lines are down. And assemble an emergency kit containing water, non-perishable food, first aid supplies, a flashlight, a whistle, and copies of important documents. Secure heavy objects in your home that could topple over during an earthquake, such as bookcases, mirrors, and light fixtures. Practice drop, cover, and hold-on drills with your family so that everyone knows what to do when the ground starts shaking. During an earthquake, stay calm and remember your training. If you are indoors, drop to the ground, take cover under a sturdy piece of furniture, and hold on until the shaking stops. If you are outdoors, move away from buildings, power lines, and trees. After an earthquake, check yourself and others for injuries. Be aware of aftershocks, which can occur minutes, hours, or even days after the main earthquake. Listen to the radio or check official sources for information and instructions. Section 9. Towards a safer future. Knowledge is power. The threat of earthquakes looms over Thailand and Myanmar. But these countries are not passive victims awaiting their fate. By understanding the risks, learning from past events, and taking proactive steps to prepare, they can mitigate the potential for devastation and build a safer future for their citizens. Investing in scientific research is paramount. By studying fault lines, analyzing historical data, and monitoring ground deformation, scientists can improve earthquake forecasting and provide more accurate risk assessments. This information is crucial for informing building codes, land use planning, and emergency response protocols. Public awareness and education are equally vital. People need to understand the risks they face, know how to prepare their homes and families for earthquakes, and be familiar with safety procedures during and after a tremor. Governments, civil society organizations, and the media all have a role to play in disseminating this information. The path to earthquake resilience is a journey, not a destination. It requires a sustained commitment from all sectors of society. By working together, Thailand and Myanmar can create a culture of preparedness, where communities are empowered to face the challenges of a seismically active planet and build a safer future for generations to come.